likely the light of mine will burn out in the mountains where I spend my rambling years. I paid my sins from the poor traveling days. Oh Lord, please, can't you hear my prayers? So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit in my rocking chair. I rode my body up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Most likely the son of mine will be found in the mountains where I'm born and raised. I paid my duty as the sunny side cutie. Oh Lord, hear the sorrow in my heart. So I rode my body up the mountain to a place where I can sit in my rocking chair. I rode my body up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Up the mountain to a place where I can sit in my rocking chair. I rode my buddy up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear.
Welcome to the live stream. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. We'll be with you momentarily. Thanks. I went through all that with no sound. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, I always mute the damn thing. Okay. So let me go over this again. Okay, that was all my Woodland Scenic stuff. But I got a mess here. Okay, so thank you for telling me no sound. I wish I would have known that earlier. I got to remember to put the microphone back on because I usually put it on when the intro, or mute it when the intro's on, so we don't get any feedback or unnecessary noises in here with me burping and stuff like that and moving around. So, and I forgot to put it on, so oh my goodness. How long have I been? I've been doing live streams for 8 years now, and I'm still making these rookie mistakes. Holy moly. Now repeat it all. Okay. Okay, seriously? Okay. All right. So here we go. I'll repeat it all. Ah! Here we go. Now, okay. I had these sticking here. Now I won't start with this thing here. I'll get to that, but that was the first thing I did. But awesome trains and hobbies. The owner died about 15 years ago, so I've had this for a hell of a long time. And it's got the tractor, and this one has a tractor on it too, probably the same tractor right there. So it looks like it. Let me get that out of there. And then Heister logging cruiser and tractor right there. And diesel fuel facility right there. Okay, and this base right here and this little deal right here goes on there with some fencing and stuff all on that. Let me put the other camera on. Maybe you can see it better on that. You can see my mess down here. Just try to ignore that stuff right there. But here's what's in the little thing. All that little stuff. But that's the guy taking a bath in the woods. And then here's a gazebo that I started but never finished. So that's stuff that we're going to have to address shortly. Okay, that's that one right there. Let me get that one out of the way. We'll let you slide this time. Yeah, okay, there you go. All right, this thing right here, I have no idea what this is because I went through all the documentation and I can't find what building this goes to. And but it doesn't look like I have all the because it's got looks like 2 roofs and 2 sides. So I'm not sure if that goes with. Where's the other thing? Holy moly, what did I do with it? Did I lose it already? Okay. With this? Yeah, this thing right here. That might be a part of this right here. But I'll have to open it up. But that's the flag depot. But I'm not sure if that is part of it or not. We'll have to see. But it looks like it might be. And then I got this rural sawmill. That's going to be a fun one to put together. And over on the layout, I have a tie and plank that I did that was on Leakin Creek. And here's 3 outhouses. How about that? And then a ticket office. And then all these little things in here, all them things that I showed you, all them little things. I'm not going to show it to you again, but it's all kind of details that I probably have in another tote somewhere else that I haven't gotten out yet. But let me set this stuff on the floor, get it out of the way. But this Otis Coal Company, and this is going to go up next to the building that I just finished. And I'm trying to sort all these things to figure out where they went. I put the primer on everything today. Now, this isn't everything because I still got all these parts in here to do. But this took up 2 yardsticks right here. But I'm trying to get all these things arranged in order so I could figure out how everything goes. I got this part. This is the step 1. This is the one of the structures there, and then these are all the bins over here, and then these go over top of it, and then there's a motor and stuff like that. There's a scale right here. This is part of the scale. There's something that goes up on top of it, but I can't figure out what it is because the instructions on here, and as you can see, this is really old because it's all yellow. It's probably been maybe 20 years moving around from house to house. Not quite sure, but yeah, there's all kind of cool stuff on it. This picture right here, you can't get too much detail out of it. There's only so much you can get out of it, but you got to go by the drawing here, and that's the scale right there. And here's the breakdown of everything. So trying to get okay, right over here, you can get a good shot at it right there. So this part right here is all this stuff right over here, and then all these things right here are that right there with all these things going up on top of it. Then I got to figure out what all this is. There's a tractor right there. Looks like a little, not quite sure what that is, but it looks like a little dolly or something like that. And we got a little crane there. So we'll figure out what goes where. But I guess the first thing I got to do is paint some of these stuff. But since it's coal, it's going to have a lot of black on the wood. But and I did this with khaki. I did the primer with khaki. And that's what I always do on wood stuff. But there's also metal pieces up here too that I'll have to paint a different color. But I'll start it off with, like I normally do with the honey brown on the wood. And then we'll try to darken it up some. There's a shovel there. We got a lot of bolt castings on there on every little piece, and metal pieces right there. So got a lot of different things to detail. This is all wood up here, but there's a pulley over here in the center of all these. Here's all the like a little motor. Looks like a gas engine that operates whatever is on here. Got to figure that out. And this is all wood, and then you got little pieces of wood that I have to cut out. 2 of these I have to cut into little strips and stuff. And one of them is supposed to be the base for the scale. I guess that goes this goes in the center, and then the scale goes up on top of that like that, and all that stuff. It says there's strip wood in here too, but I must have lost the strip wood, or you got put in another box somewhere else. But we'll figure it out. But that's what I got. That's what I got to do. Now let me show you the one tie and plank mill that I did several years ago. I'm going to have to make a copy of this and see if I can make it bigger so I could see it better. So hold on 1 second. Okay, this right here is the tie and plank mill that I built, and I had this sitting up on second level above Leakin Creek, and I got it mounted on styrene. But this is a Woodland Scenics one. This was pretty involved, and I think it turned out pretty good. This was all metal, I think, except for this piece right here. I think that's the only wood there, and maybe this was wood up here. But everything on there was metal. Even the logs are metal right there. And then I added this one here. This is what I got at Hobby Lobby or something like that. And then the figures not included. But this took me a while to build, and it was challenging. So I like that. It's got a lot of detail in it. And I think this one right here will be the same. All right. I might have a rant tonight because I just got off the phone with COMCAST a little while ago, and they pissed me off again tonight. Because the last Workbench Wednesday, I was having an issue. And so I think they finally came out on Saturday, and the guy was pretty good about everything. He helped me out a lot and showed me what the hell the problem was. Apparently, another technician came out without me knowing about it and put a filter on my neighbor's and my line out on a pole out on the street. And that had to be like maybe 3 weeks ago, because that's when my signal started to deteriorate. And he says they put that on there because, I don't know. I can't remember. What type of adhesive to use on the metal? I use super glue. I think that's about the only thing that will work on it. It says you could use white glue, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't work. So super glue. The only thing you got to make sure, since I painted everything on here, where the pieces go together, I'll just have to scrape off the paint, because these two butt up against each other like this. Voila, like that. So we'll have to address that when that comes like that. But anyway, Comcast, let me do this. Hold on a second. Let me do this the proper way. There we go. All right. Did somebody say rant? Yeah. Well, Comcast, the representatives from Comcast got me in a bad mood tonight. they called me right before dinner time. He says, "You got a few minutes?" And I said, "Yeah, I got a few minutes." And first of all, it's somebody you can barely understand. Obviously, English wasn't his first language. Sounded like he was from India or something like that. Barely understand what he was talking about. And he wanted to know what my issue was. Okay, well, this is about the third person that called me in the past week since last Saturday. So, but anyway, on Saturday, the guy came out and everything worked fine after he took those filters off. And I got a text later on in the day asking how would you rate the performance of the technician. And so I waited because I did a live stream Saturday night. And after I did the live stream, I texted back saying I'd give him a 5. The technician was excellent, but about 4 hours afterwards, my signal went right back down. So the next day, I had not service technicians, but people wanted to troubleshoot my problem. I says, the problem is on your end. The guy came out and says that there's no problem with my stuff. You got a problem being able to handle the load. And that's basically what it is. In the afternoon and the evening, when you got more of a load, the signal gets slower, which is sometimes worse than others. And in the last week, when I was trying to resolve it, my signal went down to where I only had 100 up and 1.2 down or something like that. I couldn't even get on the phone to respond to a text that they sent me to go online, because without my internet here, my phone doesn't work to get online. So a lot good that shit does. So that's what I was talking about with this guy today. And he's about the fourth one that called since Saturday or since Sunday. They had somebody called every day asking me the same question, and every one of them, none of them, English is their first language. None of them. Okay, so, and you can barely understand what they're saying, and it sounds like they have a script that they have to go by and with canned responses. And because no matter what I say, every one of them said the same thing in response, which doesn't help a thing. So, I'm going through, and today he said, do you have a few minutes to talk to tell me what your issue is? And I says, sure I do. So after about 25 minutes of going over the same thing over and over again, because he couldn't understand what I was talking about, where he says, I understand what you're talking about. And I says, no, you don't, because you keep on repeating the same thing over and over again. And I says, I live stream. And he said, oh, I understand about streaming when you're watching videos. And so I says, no, that's not the live streaming I'm talking about. I says, I'm producing the content, not watching the content. Oh, okay. I see now. But the guy just pissed me off royally. So after about 25 minutes, he says, well, let me get you in contact with my supervisor so you could talk further. And I says, I said I had a few minutes. I'm getting ready to eat dinner. Can you have them call me at another time? He says, no, I can't do that. I have to connect you now and get you. I says, I'm about to eat dinner. And then he goes over and over again with the same old crap, like he's reading from from a script, doing the same old thing that he did when he first came on. I said, listen, we're getting nowhere. This is the same thing that I go through whenever I call or go online, because it's like an endless loop of going nowhere that takes you back to the beginning and says, "Where's your problem?" And you go, and it goes step by step by step, and then and if you can't, and if it only has canned responses that it will accept. So if you say something different than what they want you to say, they take you right back to the beginning to start over. Do you have an issue with your internet or your telephone or your TV? And you have to start over again. And on the phones, the same way. So pissed me off. So that's my story, and I'm stuck with it. This is Sleepy Joe. No, more like Kamala. Uh, Put me in a bad mood tonight. So that's my rant, and I'm stuck to it. Okay, so if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Let me see if I can find a little thing here to show you what that like button looks like. There you go. Okay. All right, so I'll do this thing right here. I got to do this thing right. Hit that. Follow me on Rumble. Hit the bell notification. And go to Rumble Premium because, you know why? Because you could go ad-free for just $9.99 a month. Or if you pay by the year, $99 a year, it comes out to $8.25 per month. But you have no ads during the videos. You got premium content from me and other people on here like Mug Club, Tim Pool, Uncensored, Green Room, Russell Brand. He's got a lot of stuff. Everybody's got it now. And you also get a green verification badge like you see on when I do my chat. I have a little check mark on there. It turns up green. And you got other benefits too. So a lot of good stuff. You get your own little viewer. I don't know what what that means, but you get your own little viewer. You could customize what the colors look like on the outside when you're watching the videos and stuff. And if the Roku, the Rumble app is available on many TVs, on Roku, and everywhere else. So I watch Rumble more than I watch YouTube now. So, and I'll probably be doing more stuff on Rumble than I am on YouTube. As you can see, the live streams I'm doing just on the workbench stuff. I'm doing 3 of those a day, but I've been doing like about 40 hours of live stream on Rumble, 40 hours or more per month in the last 2 months of content on Tom Kvichak and Tom's Trains. So if you get a chance, go on over to Rumble and follow me on there and do your thing on there. PK and W Model Works. It's always someone else's fault with these internet help services. Yes. Yeah. Well, they can't even figure out it's their own fault. I smashed it, but I don't like my burgers smashed. Well, you're not making a burger. Smash it gently. There you go. How you doing? I'll just call you McGillicuddy because I can't do the first name. That one always messes me up. So how you doing? Good to see you in here. So anyway, let's get talk about the supporters, and we'll talk about train shows, and then we'll get started on this stuff here. It's a little bit harder for me to do it on here because it's my laptop and I don't have 2 screens to work with. But bear with me. Let me get the train show thingy up here, and we'll do some train show stuff. And everything is small on here, so it's hard for me to see. So just bear with me. Okay. I wish they would put it in alphabetical order. There we go. Train shows. Got it. All right. I'm going to have to do it like this right here. Bring this up because I don't have my web page up anymore. So this is the Greenberg stuff. So March, we're already past that. April 6th, Great Midwest Train Show, Wheaton, Illinois, and in Greenberg. Great Train Show, Toys and Toy Show. Okay. A lot of Wheaton, Illinois stuff. Okay, here we go. April 6th, Wheaton, Illinois. May 4th, Wheaton. June 1. They got a lot of train shows in Wheaton. Look at all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. And then over here, Oaks, PA, Monroeville, Edison, New Jersey, Chantilly, and all that good stuff. So trainshows.com. And then I got to do this individually. I'm going to go to the next one over here. But I got to go back and change my presentation thingy to a different presentation. Since I only got one. Okay. Choose this one right here. And share. Okay, there we go. This is Train Collectors Association. April 5th, we're going to this weekend. Volusia County Fairgrounds at D-Land. Debbie's all excited about that one because we got Buc-ee's. Going to Buc-ee's afterwards. So always find some good stuff at D-Land. And then they got the barn in the back where they always have good stuff. And then April 12th, Regal shows Crystal River. That's Regal Railway. United National Guard Armory. April 24th, Eastern Division Train Show in York. All right. And then May 10th, TCA Southern Division returns to the Treasure Coast meeting at Polish American Club in Port St. Lucie. All right, May 17th, another Regal Railway, Hernando County. June 1st, train show. This is Melbourne, Azan Shrine Center. June 24th, another Regal Railway. August 16th, another Regal Railway. September 7th, train show, Melbourne. Another Regal. And then the Villages, September 20th, 23rd. And another Melbourne, December 7th. So they got a lot of stuff on that one. And I got to change it. The thing again, I got to find the Timonium. So bear with me. I got to change the presentation again to right here to the Timonium one. If only I had another monitor. I'm going to have to get the other. My one home page, great. This one right here. There we go. My one computer has one problem with it. Another computer has another problem with it. But I'm going to move my other computer back down here into the train room. So here we go. Timonium, May 3rd and 4th, hours 9 to 5 on Saturday, 9 to 3 on Sunday. And then they have another one in October. So I think there was a few people that said they were going to go to the Timonium one. I'm not sure who, but I'm sure you know who they are. Okay. All right. And Reggie says, oh, there's Red Velvet. Okay, over on the Rumble side. On Rumble, Red Velvet is Debbie. So Debbie's over there on Rumble watching right now. And she likes these things over here. Look at that. Okay. She likes putting that stuff over there. Okay, there you go. How you doing, Debbie? Boom. Put that up there. Oops. There we go. All right. There we go. Put that up there. Then Hickory, North Carolina. Oh my goodness. 4.4 and 4.5. Okay. All right, I can see it now. My eyesight is bad. I mean, this is a 17-inch monitor, but it's still pretty bad. I have to look really close. I need a bigger one, but I got to get my other computer over here and do what I need to do with that. So let me cut this presentation off of here. Boom. And get back onto this thing right here. Get them things out of the way. So that's it for the train shows. And so I got one more thing to do before we go down there. And I like these little things up there. I'll keep them up there for a little bit. And we'll do the supporter things. Because I can't do this without you. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and you can support me for as little as $2 a month now. Just $2 a month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Just like that guy said, thank you very much. I'm getting all this stuff ready over here so I can start painting it. We're going to use... what is it? Honey brown, because we're going to do a lot of, this has got a lot of wood stuff in here. So we're going to start off with the honey brown and hit almost everything that I got here. I got to move some of this stuff out of the way because some of this stuff is metal. I got to get that out of the way because we got a bunch of stuff there. And let me put this back up here like that. There you go. Let me change it. Cameras here. Man, I'll be glad when I get that other computer back over here. I'm going to have to do that pretty soon. So, see, that's one good thing about Rumble. You get all these little things, emojis on there that you don't get on YouTube. So, all this stuff here is wood. That's metal right there. This has got wood and metal. This is wood. Let me see. There's wood on here, but there's a lot of metal on there. There's conduit, so we'll hit that a little bit. We'll hit a little bit. This is a pallet, but it's got a gear on there, hydraulic cylinder, and shocks. Not shocks, but springs. And what's this? Don't know what that is. Here's some steps right there. All that is wood. So everything on here is wood except for this stuff up here. This is wood right here. Plus it got a little bit of metal stuff on there, so we'll do that. That's metal. This looks like wood on the bottom, but with metal, some stuff on there. And that's shingles. We'll do that with a different color there. So, okay, so we'll attack this stuff right here with the honey brown. And I'm going to, I'm going to try to keep these things in order, because that's the only way I know where they go. So I'm going to use a little bit wider one on here so it doesn't take so long. But these things fit together like this. And this thing goes in the front, like here, fits in a little slot. And then that's on the other side. So at least I know how that one works. Hey, Derek Alexander, how you doing? Paintbrush. Okay, I put the primer on with the rattle can, khaki, Rust-Oleum, camouflage khaki. And these are all white metal castings. This is Woodland Scenics. So that's what they look like before I start out with them, before the primer. It's all white metal casting. And let me put this back up here. Woodland Scenics, Otis Coal Company. All right, so let's get going with this. Let me put some music in the background, just in case I don't say anything, so you know we're still here. Because sometimes I just quit talking when I'm concentrating on stuff. And I always start off with honey brown after I put the primer coat on wood stuff anyway. But usually go over it afterwards with yellow ochre. But since this is a coal facility, everything's going to be really dark, covered with coal dust. So we'll figure out what other color we go over top of this with. And then we got a lot of nut bolt and washer detail on here where everything's put together. We'll have to go over there with a little itty bitty paintbrush with rust. I guess after we put the dark stuff on everything. So there's that one. Man, you're going to get tired of watching me paint stuff. I think this is about the third live stream in last month where I've been painting detail parts. See what you got me doing now? All these detail parts that I got to do. And you get a lot of detail out of these white metal castings. At least the Woodland Scenics ones. I like these. I wish they would do these in resin. It would be a lot light, because these things are heavy. I wonder how much trouble it would be to change all their white metal stuff into resin. It wouldn't be the same then, huh? Hey, Daniel Shirley, how you doing? Good to see you in here. This is Otis Coal Company. I'll put some on the bottom too. How about that? Let's do these stairs right here. Did I say COMCAST sucks? Did I say that enough tonight? Yeah. Yeah, after I got finished talking to that guy, he sent me a text with a link. So I was just curious to see where that link goes. Maybe before the stream's over, I'll go on that link to share with you what happened. Okay, this is wood, and this is like a little metal door on it, so we'll just go around that. A little sheet. We got to do that in a different color right there. This is all, I don't know, hydraulic or maybe even steam. We'll just call it steam powered. We're doing the 50s. And there you go, I got suspected spam. Watch. It'll do it again. No, didn't do it. Okay. Usually when I click the off, it doesn't take no for an answer. There's that one. I'm going to have to dump some more in here. Let me shake it up a little bit and dump some more. This is a lot of stuff to paint here. Pour some in there. That's a little thick. there's a little shovel right there. It's gonna look good when it's done. I mean, can you imagine if I had to put all this stuff together? That would take forever. A lot of surface to cover here. I was really busy this afternoon. I didn't get to see what Trump had to say. He was supposed to have a big talk this afternoon. Did anybody catch what he was saying? I know Wisconsin screwed up. So they got that left-wing judge or whatever it is in the court, which is going to screw things up for everybody. Florida did all right. The two congressmen got voted in, the Republican congressmen got voted in, and then that happened. Yeah, I'm just going to have to quit muting my microphone before I come on, so I don't end up going with no audio for like 10 minutes before I look at the chat. I get involved with what I'm doing and don't look up. I guess shit like that happens when you get old, huh? I haven't figured out where this one goes yet. Now that's got a wood grain on that side, but this side, I bet there a sign goes on that one. Probably one sign. So. And if you wonder why I don't use an airbrush on this stuff, it is because I hate cleaning up afterwards. Because it would probably do a lot faster with an airbrush, but cleaning up afterwards is the part that I hate. I got 2 airbrushes. And I very rarely use them just because of the fact that it takes too long to clean them up afterwards when you're done with it. It's too easily to get clogged up. Like another sheet, this was made out of wood. And there are wood pieces that go in between some of these things here. You have to cut out from a little, maybe 3x4 sheet. So that's some other stuff that we're going to have to paint and weather with coal. I'll just hit it with coal. Okay, let's do these over here. I'm gonna move. Oh, see that? Get that with a little bit more right there. Hey, Jeff Trains World, Eco N&O Gauge. How you doing? Is this the kit of a pole temple or what kind of structure? Okay, this is it's got bins all along here for coal. It's got like a crane and everything. It's got a tractor to push everything. It's got a shovel, big old shovel. So little mini coal company, trackside coal company. And I gotta make this picture bigger so I can see it a little bit better because what's on paper is just a drawing. Yeah, it looks like it's up on the top above these things right here. There's a track where that little shooter goes back and forth, and I guess, okay, there's a shovel on there. It scoops it up onto this little thing, and then it dumps it into little bins over here. I'll have to figure it out and make these things a lot bigger because this is all you get right here. Okay, let me move these out of the way here and get these up here. Put them together. Put these together because these go together here. And that all goes there, and then this goes on that, and then this goes on that too. And then that goes on the side. That's a sign right there. So let's work on these little dividers here. Got 6 of them. All right. I got to figure out where the other set of stairs go. A lot of small details on here that I just have to figure out where everything goes, because the drawings are not that great on here. I bet you're going to get tired of looking at honey brown. And that one looks exactly like the other one. And it sounds like it's about time for me to change the tunes. Yeah, I can only put so many songs together. They limit how much, I think 1024 megabytes file size for it. So you get about anywhere from 18 to 20 minutes worth of songs. So I got many different tracks to work with. I see it's a series of structures and a small tipple part of it. So it appears. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Let me go to the next one here. All right, here we go. You know, we always need little coal companies here and there on the railroad. This is the 50s. When I was a kid, we had a coal furnace. I remember the guy with the truck, the little conveyor type thing, scoop, coming off the truck, go into the little window underneath the kitchen where they filled up the area with coal. To our coal cellar. And I think when I was about 10, we went to a gas heater, gas furnace. My dad was glad that he didn't have to go on and fire at night. Small amount of paint really is scrubbing it into those holes. Is there a reason for that? Well, because you got to get into all the little details in there. And this paint is not that thin. As you can see, turn it over, it doesn't fall out. It's a little thick, which is okay. It's easier to go on. If it was too thin, I'd probably have to be putting multiple coats on here. And in between these little sections, I got to put basswood in there. You can see there's like little slots right here, on the back. There's a little piece of basswood in between there that I have to cut out off of out of this. I have to cut little strips. Probably don't need it up in there because I think that's where something gets glued in there. But I'll just cover it up anyway. And we'll just sand it out later on. Popping in. So you don't cover all the details like I did when I was a kid. The walls looked like there was blood. Well, some of this stuff, like there's metal parts in here also, so I hit it, and then we're gonna have to go back over it with another color though. But I hit every piece of it, every part of it. I think Jeff Sykes was saying that Michaels and Hobby Lobby is going to be doing away with all these so we're going to have to rely on Amazon to get them now. I don't know when to start doing that. Hobby Lobby always back last year. And they only have about 2 racks. Really think now, but not as much as what they used to have. Shake this up some more and add a little bit more to the lid. And we got a few more pieces to go. Yeah, for the newcomers, this is what we're working on right here. Woodland Scenics, Otis Coal Company. So we're going to have to darken up every little piece on here. Oh. And on these songs too, I have to cut back on the volume on these because there's no way to adjust the volume once it's up in here. There's no volume control for the audio. There's volume control for the main audio, but not individual tracks. So I have to cut it back to like minus 21 dB when I do this. Otherwise it would be blasted. You wouldn't be able to hear me over the music. Some of the tracks seem like it's a little bit louder than the other ones. Like the last one. More intense. Okay, that's that one there. Move these over here. All right. Now these pieces that go up on the top have the little pulleys on there. I got to get a little refreshment here. Hold on a second. By the time I'm done with this, I'm going to be an expert in painting detail parts. Huh? The one thing that I hate doing the most. let's work on the short stuff out of the way and do one long one. All music is from Epidemic Sound. And I've seen YouTube, if you're monetized on YouTube, they're doing something different for the mid-roll ads. They're going to sneak them in on you without you knowing about it. I'll have to bring up that email that I got that explains it. One thing they do on my live streams, I specifically say I don't want any ads during the live stream, but if you watch replays, they stick all kind of ads in the middle of it. And there's no way you could shut it off. You could shut it off on your videos, but I guess they're going to, with that email that they just sent, you're not going to be able to shut it off because they're going to stick it in there anyway. Even if you have it set for manual, they're going to put some in there automatically. I guess their ad revenue is getting so bad that they have to do something to help it out. I mean, their ad revenue's been hurting for many, many years. I guess that's why they push so much on the membership and stuff like that, and then the shorts and all that crazy stuff. And the store shelf, you know, so you can sell t-shirts and stuff like that. Because they ain't getting any money out of ad revenue. They got to take their 30% out of you making money to your followers. Last month, my ad revenue was the lowest it's been in over a year. I mean, almost 1/4 of what it normally is. At least it's still better than Rumble. I've been on Rumble for 4 years, and I think I made $17 so far. So you got to really do a lot of stuff on Rumble to get paid. But it's a free platform. You don't get censored like you do on YouTube. I've had a couple of my live streams monetized, and one of my videos with my granddaughter that have been up for like 15 years, they removed it because they said it was inappropriate for children. Because my granddaughter was comparing her foot size to my foot size. Well, I guess there's a crane on the end of this, but there are a lot of metal supports on the wood. Oh, we got went through that one too. Let's do some Bo the Drifter. Yeah, every time I do these detail parts like this, my neck hurts and my back hurts. There's just no comfortable way of doing this, because I constantly looking down. I guess that's what gets the neck hurting.
There she comes. Won't you get on? Trees, falling leaves, like the breeze.
It's a wooden pole, but there's conduit on it and an electrical box. So we'll do the wooden part, and then have to come back and go over and do the real skinny conduit on that. Same thing on this. Some wood. Some metal. And this is the housing for the scale on here. We'll have to do the shingle roof in a dark gray or something like that. See how much wood is on here. Well, there's some wood on this one here. A lot of metal on this. So we'll get the wood, and we'll have to go over, get the pulleys and the other stuff, brackets.
Take me back
to all that flash off the bottom there.
Where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago, and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees.
Get my real itty bitty paintbrush to do all the fine details in there.
Well,
Okay, what else we got here?
Like a cool water stream that runs from the mountains.
You know, that looks like wood with
Oh, take me back
some metal on it.
down the
So we'll just go over it like
old
this,
road.
and then hit the metal later on.
Well, take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring.
And that's all metal. There's a pallet here. I'll get some of that.
To the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow, and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road. I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank,
Okay,
cranking up the radio, playing old Hank.
that's the scale. That's all metal and stuff like that. And we'll do that in gray. And the rest of this stuff, I got a primer. All this stuff in here. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. Well, just get that back up on top of here. All right. So that's all the honey brown that we're going to do tonight. Let me clean my paintbrush and I'll be right back. And this is what we're working on today. Right there.
Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the rear, feet in the water, top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron, or a beer in a cup. We all get to dance and I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love, bumping out of the bar. Yeah, we're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. Here's the feeling, all right. It's a hell of a time. We're on a boat.
All right, we got that done.
In our own honky tonk, meet the big blue sky. We live it up, we got it down. Here's the feeling, all right. It's a hell of a time.
Honey brown, yep,
For a small town girl.
that's what it is.
So kiss me, darling, rock my world, rock my world.
Hey, Kyle Stevens, I missed you coming in. I wasn't paying attention. See what happens?
Yeah, now it's a hell. We're on a boat. We're feeling
So that paint is brought to you by Americana Honey Brown. All right. I use that on all my wood stuff. So worked out good. Yeah, I usually put either yellow okra or what's the other one? Straw over top of it. Yeah, yellow okra or not that one. That's in the wrong place. Where's the other one here? Celery shoot right there. Okay. Both Americanas. And that just brings out the highlights on wood grain. But since this is a coal facility, we're going to have black highlights in the wood grain here. So yeah, I'll have to go over it with Indian and alcohol solution. So where are we? We're about 1 hour and 40 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna put the swirly smoke in here. But I think before the swirly smoke, I'm gonna put the toots from the Shea. I think that I put that on the last one. Let me get this tunes off in the background. And this is from when we was at Cass Scenic Railroad. It's about 10 minutes of the Whistles from the Shea, number 11. Let me see if I could find it. It sounds pretty cool. Toot, smoke, and gears. So here we go.
We got some rail fans over there. Here we go.
I'll remember not to mute my microphone now. I think we Yeah, I'm on Rumble and YouTube. As a shade, number 11.
When we get up here to Baltimore, when we get off the train, for about 15 to 20 minutes, 20 minutes probably.
Yes, simulcast. I'll get a video of it.
Water tower.
Okay, I brought up that email that I got from YouTube about the ad revenue because I guess they're really hurting for ads. What Russ was saying about a lot of people are live streaming. They must be pushing the live stream. I haven't got anything on the live streaming though, just since I already do the live streaming. Okay, a new feedback feature in YouTube Studio shows which Manual mid-roll ad slots are unlikely to serve ads. With this feedback, you will have more information available to adjust mid-roll ad slots to place that have a higher likelihood of serving an ad. And the ability to add automatic ad slots and manual mid-rolls of slot. What is changing in May? So this is supposed to take effect in May. We're launching these two features now to help you optimize ad opportunities and prepare for some upcoming changes to our ad system. Here's what's changing in May. By default, adding automatic mid-rolls to existing videos. So existing videos. Starting May 12, 2025, we will add automatic ad slots to existing videos that have manual mid-roll ad slots to increase mid-roll ad opportunities. So if you have mid-roll ads in your video, they're going to add more without you knowing about it, unless you opt out of it. Okay. If you want to individually adjust your manual mid-roll ad slots or prefer not to have automatic ad slots added to your existing videos, to be clear, we will not remove any manually placed ad slots on your videos, and we will not add automatic mid-rolls to videos that do not have mid-roll ads turned on. But now they do put mid-roll ads in my live stream, even though that I do not want them in there on the replay, not on the actual live stream. This update will help to identify additional automatic ad slots for existing and new videos. If you don't see automatic ad slots available on your videos today, keep automatic ad slots turned on, as our system may find more ad slots in May. People don't want to see friggin' ads during videos. I mean, they don't want to be interrupted. So this is a bunch of bullshit. We'll be further turning our ad service models to shift more mid-roll ads to natural breakpoints to increase creator earnings potential and viewerships. Only for you, because the creator doesn't get very much, you get most of it, and then you even take 30% off on top of that too. So screw YouTube. So that's the email that they send out to you if you have any videos right now that had any mid-roll ads into it. So they're hurting. The weather looks like here right now. Yeah. I mean, we had a couple of days of rain. Much needed, though. Because we haven't had rain in a long time. I've been running my sprinklers almost every other day because we haven't been having any rain. Everything was starting to get brown. But the ad revenue is really bad on YouTube, and they're just getting even worse. And if you don't want to watch ads on it, watch on Brave browser, because there's no ads on Brave browser. So when I'm watching YouTube, that's how I used to. I used to have YouTube Premium. When they first started, there was advantage to it because you had the YouTube Music, and that's when we traveled. That was back in 2019 or something like that. I used it in the vehicle because it was easy to get the songs up. But something happened, and they just got worse, and it got worse. So I got rid of it. So don't have the YouTube Premium, but I got the Rumble Premium now. No ads in Rumble Premium whatsoever, and they don't bug you about that shit anymore. I've been getting a lot of small surveys about ads lately on ScrewTube. Yeah. I mean, you got a survey? I haven't seen any kind of surveys. I was wondering who gets all these surveys that about that stuff. I got an offer to join the creator community, which I was a rising star back 7 years ago when they did away with it because they wanted everything controlled exclusively by Rumble. And so now they're going back to the creator community, but I don't think they took me up on my offer. I don't think they like me now. They haven't liked me for a long time. Oh, I already did that. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna swirl you out of here since you already saw the swirly smokes, but you get the idea. I'll be back on Friday on Rumble only, Monday Rumble only, and next Wednesday Rumble and YouTube. So that's how it's going to go until I run out of work to do here on the workbench. And every once in a while, I'll have some stuff in between. Like I did this morning, I put up an update on what I was planning on doing. And where's my swirly? Oh, here it is. Okay, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you're on YouTube, it'll be next Wednesday. Head on over to Rumble. It's free. All you got to do is sign up for it. And just give them your email or your phone number or one of the two, just like you do on YouTube. And you create an account, and you actually get notified whenever if you hit the bell notification of the people that's on there. So that's one good thing about it. Rumble does notify you whenever they have the people you follow put out content. So the best part about it, YouTube does not do that. They used to do that a long time ago, but they quit. When Google took over from them 8-9 years ago, everything went to hell. So I'm going to swirl you out of here right now.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mister, can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me there. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. Want that low train to carry me back? About 9, and poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is bright. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Well, that long old train back. For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see me. For that long old train, won't you carry me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, train, won't you carry me home?
Oh. All right. See you again next week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. See Dave in the morning and Jim in the afternoon. So I'm out of here. Our Vita Zane, farewell, goodbye, good night, everybody. Take care.